for all women and girls.
Right,
Equality, and empowerment starts with us. Hi, my name is Precious Adesina-Ola. I'm currently the head of growth at Suplias Technologies. My background in tech is sales, business development, and growth marketing.
Hi, my name is Nkeiruka, Ifeonu. I am a product designer with 3 years of experience in health tech, property tech, e-commerce. I work at OneHealthNG. We provide healthcare solutions to the underserved parts of society. I have a background in marketing, PR, social media management, and I also have a business degree.
My name is Uchechi Arinze, and I'm the CEO of WafflesAI. I used to be an architect, and then I was a fashion designer, and in 2022, I pivoted to tech.
Hi, everyone. My name is Abiodun-Omoniyi. I'm a systems engineering student at the University of Lagos. I'm a front-end developer and also a woman in tech. I'm so excited about engineering and technology.
My name is Adebayo, and I'm the founder of Marine, an edtech startup that is committed to creating an ecosystem, an empowering ecosystem for virtual assistants specifically to thrive.
Hi, my name is Olamide, Efosa-Austin. I sit as the director at Tech for Good Africa, and I entered tech by marriage, if I can say that.
People do not expect me to be able to play the acoustic guitar, and I've played for the last 20 years.
Probably Oprah Winfrey.
Tech leader I would love to swap places with for a day would be Adebayo.
I think the impact of Women's Month can lead to a lasting change for women in tech and entrepreneurship when we begin to have these conversations beyond the month of March. And I know people are already tired of women celebrating one thing or the other every month, but it's something that we have to continue because we know how far it has taken us to get here. So in those rooms where women are being sidelined, in those rooms where we have only women, we must always bring those conversations to the table, to the rooms, and even to the rooms with men.
I think training and mentorship and platforms like WeTech are very important for this, but for me, the most important thing is representation. The more women can see people who look like them and talk like them, achieving things in tech, like someone like me pivoting from architecture and fashion to technology, it makes them understand that there's nothing so difficult or hard about building a business or working in technology. You too can do it. And I feel like it will encourage women to begin to take on more disruptive roles in tech.
So I'll say to that we should put our money where our mouth is, right? Because there are a lot of young girls that don't have access to a lot of things, laptops, data. They don't have a lot of things that they will use for learning tech or learning anything in tech. So it's not just about talking about it, it's about actually doing. And another thing is that all the initiatives that we have, yes, they're fantastic, but outside of Women's Month, what is happening for women? Take money out of your salary. I do it a lot of times. I run an initiative for designers and another one for strictly women. And even when I mentor on the side, I'm like, this is the money I dedicate to actually helping women, learn the tech field and be wonderful and excellent at it. So yeah, find a cause, something, just do something.
So I've had to walk away from an opportunity in my career once or twice, in fact twice, but I'll just merge it together and talk about it. It came from a place where I was being limited. People didn't see the worth that I carried, my capabilities, and they were limiting me by their own ideas of what I should become. So I left the organization and, went to find my path in another place. Another scenario was when I was in an organization that changed management and their values didn't align anymore with what I believed in. I believed in people, and I didn't see how, they were going to make an impact in the people that were serving in the organization. So yes, I've had to make those very difficult career choices, and I've had to leave. And trust me when I say that pivoting has been one of the greatest accelerators of my career.
I remember there was a time where we had about 160 something persons on board, so we say POB, and it was just 2 women. literally. So, with being the only one woman, I think the question is not even being the only woman, is ensuring that that's not the case for long. So, currently at Tech for Good Africa, we're 75% women led. So, the entire leadership team, from our community managers, even the board. So, we're putting the board together to be a 70% women led board intentionally. Because what that representation does is you see someone who looks like you, there's a subtle permission it gives you that, yeah, it's possible.
So one thing's for sure, you cannot pour from an empty cup. And so if you're mentoring or you're in a position of leadership, self-development is very, very important. You have to continue to build yourself. You have to continue to learn. You have to continue to evolve in order to be relevant to the people who follow you. So for me, one of the things that it has required from me is continuous studying and learning. It has not stopped.
I believe that AI is going to continue to transform industries and create new roles for underrepresented segments like women, and not just in technological roles, but also in areas of leadership and management. I also feel that documentation is very important to ensure that women's contributions are recognized. Women need to start documenting their progress, their roles, because I don't know if you know this, but women were very instrumental in the creation of AI in the first place. But the only reason we're able to have this information is due to documentations.
So the biggest lessons I've learned about scaling a startup is that collaboration, partnerships, and leveraging existing skills cannot be overemphasized. It's very important that you have a team that collaborates and that you think about how partnerships with other brands or other product builders can help your startup grow, and then as well as leveraging existing skills. So you might not have your complete team at the moment, but what can each one do? Then let's bring those skills to the table and make sure that we are growing on a daily.
So as a product designer working in health tech, we create very, very important tech solutions. We created one app called One Wellness, where we basically help people to go do everything that they would do in the hospital on the app. So it cuts a lot of things like going to the hospital, involving transportation costs, all the hassles you face in the hospital. Another one we created was One Health Fulfillment Portal, where we help people that don't have access to medication, right, because of maybe the expense or how expensive it is.
One stereotype I've actually experienced is people actually thinking that women are given opportunities just because they are women, not that they are working for it. So I don't think so, because I've seen how we actually put in the efforts. I also put in the effort to actually gain opportunities for myself. For example, in my faculty, we have a women initiative, ELI. So we actually put in effort to reach out to these companies to get opportunities for the women in our community. So people saying that we are actually getting it because we are women is actually wrong, because we are actually putting the efforts to get these opportunities and make it work.
We recently completed the ESG in Tech Bootcamp, and it was an interesting infusion of technology and ESG and energy, and we had about 2,000 participants from 55 countries. We had this amazing capstone project where each of the groups, they broke out into about 18 subgroups as ambassadors, leaders, and partners. And even I was blown away by some of the most amazing projects they came up with, and just seeing how we can use technology even for sustainability, for capacity building. I think that has to be it for me. And currently we're on our university ambassadorship program that's rolling out to have 100,000 university students just come together, and again, that amplification, that implementation, that's technology.
But I would say is seek alternative means of funding as you're also looking for investors. You have grants, you have crowdfunding, and so many other opportunities that you can leverage to get your startup running while you're waiting for investment. And the second thing is to document all of your impact and the things that you do, and be very adept at telling your stories. Investors back people who they believe would make an impact, and so your pitch, your communication has to state the impact that your activities or your startup is making in the lives of whoever it is your audience is.
I'll give myself one advice. I would say, if it's stretching you, then you're growing. If you're growing, then you're learning. Go where the growth is.
The future of women in tech is promising.
Collaboration.
Phenomenal.
Essential, and it is transformative.
Collaborative and disruptive.
Is limitless.